Whoops, phone's messing up. Well, last night I had kind of an epiphany last night. Thought I'd share it. Doesn't mean it's biblical or anything like that. But, we look at the 66 books of the Bible, and it never made sense to me, 39 books and 27 books. It just never made sense. Excuse me. But what we don't realize is the Tanakh, the Old Testament, is actually 24 books. And this is going to tie into the 24 elders, which it's an anomaly. Everyone thinks it's the 12 tribes, it's this, it's that. What I think that vision was, the 24 thrones and God's throne. Well, 24 is the Old Testament. The 24 elders is the Old Testament. Think about that. The old way, the old covenant. And then Jesus comes, the triune God. Okay, not just the Father for the Old Testament and the Jewish people. It is now 24, the complement, and 3, the Trinity, which totals 27 of the New Testament or the New Covenant. So even though it still is one throne, it's the understanding of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You see, and I was going back through, don't forget, everything is a parable within the Bible. It's a metaphor or it's a parable. It's very rarely straight talk. It can be, but we have to see the parable for what it is. But to me, the 24 elders is the Old Testament. Them casting down their crowns is the acceptance of the Son. In other words, the Jewish people accepting Jesus as God. That's the casting down of the crowns. They kneel, they bow, they throw their crowns down. But it's a way to honor Jesus, Yeshua. Again, I'm kind of looking into it, but it was just one of these things where this hit me. The numbers in the book, man, Catholics, Christians, the whole bit, they stretched out the Tanakh into 39 books. And it's really 24. 24 elders, the Old Covenant. Make sense? I don't know. But there's something to that. That explanation to me sounds way better than anything I've ever heard of any theologian discuss, and they can't get it right. Where did these elders come from? What are they? Oh, blah, blah, they're this, they're 12 of the 12. No, it's the Old Testament. It's the 24 books of the Tanakh. That was a revelation for me, and it fits. It fits. Anyway, food for thought.